Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our recently exited Leicester City career mode, where we are now with Brentford, but we're going to go in for it. First game against Southampton, second one against Arsenal, and so far we've not played too badly in the games that we've played so far. Got a win in the first one against Newcastle. Don't know if we really deserved it as such. We battered them in the first half, but the second half was the exact opposite. But we managed to score the goal in the second half, which was a bit weird. But then we lost the second game against Liverpool, if you haven't watched that episode. But let's go into this one against Southampton. And yeah, we're back at home. Well, our first game actually at the G-Tech Community Stadium. So yeah, let's go for it. And here we go. Motta is the man being under the cameras and under the lights today, as he's scored 4 goals in his last 3 games. So he's someone we're definitely going to have to watch out for. But we'll go into this one, try and get ourselves 3 points, which we should realistically be able to do, and see what we can do. Let's go for it. As they have lost their 2 games since I have lost my managerial position there, which just shows you that I wasn't in the wrong. But Armstrong now, the man on the ball. Cristiante is a player that I struggled to deal with the last time I played Southampton. Now it's with Elanusi. Spread it out wide to the right back again. Back inside to Elanusi. And we'll carry on trying to defend, but it's well saved by Strakosha. It's now with Lyanko to Diallo. Now with Ward-Prowse, spreading it out wide. Nicely done. Elanusi is the man on the ball again, trying our best to get a foot in at the moment. Cristiante is the man coming forward. It's played back inside, and it's a good save by Strakosha again, and a good block there from I don't know, again me. There we go. Right, Da Silva, the man charging upfield again. The only man actually trying to get forward at the minute, it seems, and we'll link that over the top beautifully. Damsgaard was not far off of bagging that, and that would have been a beautiful goal if that had worked. And it was a deflected shot as well, I think. Right, okay, that's well done from Damsgaard, and now he's laid it off to Ivan Toney in open position, takes the shot, and what was that, brother? Please. That was the chance to get us 1-0 up there, and he's managed to put a shot well wide of the post. That was tragic. No, still not working for Yanley, and now it is with Livramento out on that side. Rico Henry tried to get himself a foot in, couldn't do so just yet. We'll block hopefully anything trying to come into the box at the moment, and Josh Da Silva's not managed to do that just yet, and it's played in, and it's a good shot and a good save from the keeper. Ward-Prowse, the man on it, plays it to Elanusi. Josh Da Silva has been turned inside out a little bit there, but it's fine. It's into the box, easily saved for Strakosha even. Oh, okay, there's a lot of space here for a player to make a run, and it's easily... Okay, that's not worked. Good save. What a save there from Strakosha. At full stretch, manages to get his hand to that. That is half-time, boys. We've gone in at 1-1. Should have been 1-0 up because of that chance from Tony, but could have very easily been 1-0 down at the same time. Tony really should have been bagging that, but he didn't do so, and yeah, we just need to be improving a little bit now. But in this last 2, with Liverpool in this game, not had much of the ball at all. Good cross there. Ivan Toney gets his head to it, and it weren't the worst of headers at all. Cristiante in the centre plays the ball up to Motta. Like I say, we have to be careful of him today. But at the moment, Hickey's tried to do his best. And nicely done at the moment. We'll try and close off any gaps in the centre with Josh Da Silva. Big shot from outside the area, but another good save by Strakosha. Ward-Prowse now to Armstrong. Out wide to Livramento. Ward-Prowse thinks he's got more pace than Rico Henry, and he clearly has got quite a bit of pace on Rico Henry at the minute, but there we go, nicely done. As I say that, he's given the ball back to Livramento, and it's into the box. Good save again by Strakosha. If it was not for this keeper, we would be so many goals down. Well, we'll play this to Ben Mee. I don't know why he's there, but we'll give it off to Yanley now. And now through the centre. That's a lot of space for Damsgaard, who takes the shot, but it is saved again. Yeah. Right, ball played upfield. That is a little bit sticky at the moment because Aribo is now clear. And we've got to try and block Summit off here. And me hasn't managed to do so. And it has ended up in the back of the net with Southampton. They have managed to take the lead. They have been the better side. But realistically, we could not have done anything in that situation. The save gets made by Strakosha, and again it gets not collected by Strakosha. He probably should have collected that, to be honest, and it's still into the back of the net, and we are now 1-0 down. We just cannot get free of these boys at the minute. Right, it's now with Motta playing it out to Armstrong again. They'll probably bag themselves a second. Now they've managed to get themselves the first as Livramento is there. Rico Henry now needs to get back into position. That is there, and there it is. It's Aribo who bags the second. Nothing I could have done in that situation once again, because that ball gets played across before I can do anything about it. And it's now 2-0 to the boys. And we cannot defend still. I think it's me at this point. It must be me that I am just not defending properly. But yeah, shots. See, the defenders realistically should be in a position. Ajer should be collecting that. And it's an easy tap-in for Aribo. But yeah, what can I do in that situation? Not one of our players, because he's just been collapsed. And for some reason, that's not a foul. And now it has a chance to make it 3 here, Ward-Prowse. Luckily, it gets back into position. As I say that, they still have a chance here. And it's shot. It's a good save by Strakosha. But I don't know what's gone on here. We are back in play now. Jensen, the man trying to defend. And at the moment, it's played inside. It's a good block. But we just cannot seem to get the ball back whenever we make challenges at the back for some reason. And that's that's a save that should have been collected from Strakosha. He shouldn't be palming that away. Right, Ajer to Hickey. And we have no one here at all to defend at the moment. It's there. Well done. And now we'll play it inside. Easily done. Over the top. And that was a tragic ball. But Damsgaard has got free anyway and managed to bury that one into the bottom corner. Very nice finish from Damsgaard. But are we able to get ourselves another goal just before the end of the game? We've scored this one in the 89th. Can we manage to do it? It wasn't the best of passes there from Presley. But Damsgaard makes the most of it and buries it into that bottom corner. And he's managed to play a pass like that. What a tragic, tragic effort that was. Right, a 2-1 defeat. It was a lot more in the way of Southampton than that scoreline reflects. We got very lucky with that, to be fair. But that's 3 points out of 8 points that we're not able to drop. Already dropped, and we've got Arsenal next. So yeah, it's a downward spiral already. Right then, boys, so after getting that late goal back, did you expect your team to find an equaliser to rescue the game? We had the chance to, but like I say, Canos absolutely fumbled a pass, and does defeat today damage the team's confidence? Maybe a lack of self-belief, I guess. I don't know, because the boys ain't playing well. How did you get turned over this time round? We can't handle the pressure. We didn't handle the pressure. The lads gave it everything. We didn't handle the pressure. Right then, so our second game of today's episode now is at Old Trafford against Manchester United. I was wrong. I thought it was Arsenal, but Arsenal's the game after this one. Manchester United at Old Trafford. It's going to be a difficult game, but we'll give it our best shot. And yeah, let's get into it, boys. Trying to do his best and does very well, in fact. It's now with De Silva, now off to Yanley. We'll give the ball, okay, I was going to try and give the ball off here, but it's not really worked out, as we'll dink it into the box, and a good header there from, I think it was Visa, but that was a very powerful header. Right then, here we go. Fred, the man on the ball, gives it off to Casemiro. Now Sancho to Martinez, who's playing as left back today. Don't know why that is, but it's now with Ronaldo outside to Martinez again. Hickey can't get a foot in as of yet. Fernandez trying to get himself space, and it's a good save by Strakosha. Hickey hasn't managed to get there, but Norgard with a good interception. Now Yanley to Rico Henry again, over the top to Visa. If he can knock it inside, and he has. And Tony, please. Oh, I thought that was going towards goal. Ah, fair enough. What are you doing? Strakosha. Oh my God, thank God for that save. Luckily, we've got away with that, but we should have been able to get an easy counter-attack going on here. Instead, we're not going to be able to. But Rico Henry is charging into the box here. The left-back again into a decent position, but he cannot finish, this man. If he can slide a ball around the back to Damsgaard, I know he has pace to try and get forward, and he can try and knock the ball past his man, and he's done so. He's into the box, he can lay it back, and no, he can't. Right, ball over the top. Nordsgaard has collected that to Yanley, and it's not the worst of efforts there from the man in the centre. That could have been a lot worse. That's half time, boys. We've gone in at 0-0. We've probably been the better of the two sides so far, just not created enough shooting opportunities to take the lead. Ronaldo really not had many touches on the ball at all so far, which is good for me, but we need to improve in the second. What can he do with it? Right, it's played off to Fernandez. Fernandez trying his best, not able to get a foot in there either. Sancho has done his man. It's now with Ronaldo, and it's a good save, or an easy save to be fair, from Strakosha. Ball to Hickey, who could take it round Sancho with ease that time. We'll lay it. Okay, we won't lay it inside because it won't give me the chance to, but Da Silva should have been getting the ball before Sancho there, but it's fine. He's staying on his man, but he is saying that that was a foul. I don't know why, but plays it inside. It's now with Ronaldo trying to block off the shooting chance, and it's a good effort, but it's a good save by Strakosha again. Going to play this corner short again on United. Let's see if we can get a foot in. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Into a decent position to block a shot. That would be nice. And there it is from Hickey, in fact. And he's not managed to take the ball away from the goal, though. And that is going to be 1-0, isn't it? No, it isn't. Strakosha saves us once more. Arger to Da Silva. Now Damsgaard is actually making the run, but is being kept up with by Martinez. He cuts inside beautifully. We'll lay it off now to Ivan Toney for a first time finish, but he has put it wide. Ball to be whipped in by Fernandez now. Let's see if he can whip it in. Yanley does well to get that ball off. Can we get a tackle in? That is the question. Not at the moment, and that is going to be, there it is. It's 1-0 to Manchester United. In the last few minutes it has been coming. Sancho is the man that has sticked it into the back of the net. There was not a lot I could have done about that chance, because they've played that very well into the box, and then a little layoff from Ronaldo onto an on-running Sancho. There was not a lot I could have done about that situation. Apart from maybe me should have been getting in the way of that, or at least trying to put a foot out, but yeah, it's into the back of the net nevertheless. And again, it's with Yanley trying to come forward, gives it off. No, not quite meeting Damsgaard that time. Varane gives the ball off. Ronaldo trying to do his best. It's back with Varane again. Sancho, the goal scorer, trying to do his best. Well done there from Hickey to stop that from happening. It's now into Ronaldo. Massive amount. No, it wasn't. It was with Fernandez, but there was so much space for him to do something with the ball there. Right, again with United, we'll just get onto the edge of the box to try and not let a cross into the box at the moment. And Josh Da Silva still staying out there, doing well at the moment, and it's played inside. It's easy again. It's just a little layoff that we cannot get right, and Strakosha makes the save. Varane, the man on the ball. We just need to be a bit more clinical when we're actually getting the chances, because now we're getting pinned back. We can't do nothing about it. And Ronaldo, the man on the ball, to Martinez. Arger should probably be in the box at this point, and he's a massive amount of space again. Me trying to get a tackle in, and that has not worked. Please get that. Please get that. Yes. Try to get a tackle in, but not again worked out. Martinez to Ronaldo. to Sancho, and it's spread out wide back to Martinez. Somehow Fulham, it's back level now against Arsenal, but we are miles away here. It's easily played into the box once more, and that is somehow not 2-0. Don't know who took that shot, but it should have been 2-0. Right, corner for United. Anthony has whipped it in, and it's not been cleared yet, but Henry gives it off to Damsgaard now, who needs to have more pace than Varane and more pace than Sancho, which I don't see happening, but he's managed to beat Sancho actually and take a shot, and it's saved by the keeper. The only man that's looked dangerous for our side this season so far. Probably at the end of our attacking opportunities in this game, to be fair, as it's played off now, and it's so easily played through to Anthony, and again it's another massive opportunity. I'm letting stupid mistakes go now, and that'll be two. That will be two, because every time we cannot keep a ball. It's 2-0 to United right at the end of the game. Don't know why they're celebrating a win like that when they've just scored against the bottom of the table, but what can we do in this situation? At the end of the day, the keepers, for some reason on this game, do not hold the ball. They do not hold the ball whatsoever. If a shot comes at them, they always spill it. I understand a little bit with that one, but every time it goes back to the previous guy, and it's the easy tap-in. That's full time, boys. A 2-0 loss. 2-0 losses in a row. And yeah, there's not much I can do about this at the moment. No, 3 2-0 losses in a row, actually. Because we lost the last game 2-0 as well of the last episode. But yeah, 2-0 losses in this episode. Like I say, had a couple of chances that for some reason we just cannot put in the back of the net. It's not a difficulty level. It really isn't, because at the end of the day, if it was that difficult, I wouldn't be able to get the chances. And I wouldn't have had a period through the last... when I was managing Leicester where we actually went on a decent run. It's stupid how just every shot that they take always gets spilled, and it's an easy chance for them. And jockeying in this game does not seem to work like it did in previous games. Like, jockeying in the previous games was outrageous. Nobody could get past it. But now in this one, completely different. And the finishing, Jesus Christ, it's so hard to put a shot on target. I do better with my Accrington side. I play a second career mode on this channel with Accrington Stanley, who are in League One, and I play better with them, even though they've just been promoted. I play better with them than I have done with any Premier League side so far. I don't know how that's possible. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing well in that series, but I ain't playing badly. I'm nowhere near as bad as I am with these sides for some reason. I don't get how that's possible. And now, post-match interview, I thought I was in for such a better side when I played that first game and got the win, and now this is what's happening. That can't have been much fun to watch as a manager. What went wrong? They put us under a lot of pressure. What else have we got to say? Are Manchester United just a better side than you right now? Well, obviously, they have been for many years at the end of the day. Nothing seemed to go right for your team today. What was the problem? We don't have an option, but we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net for another number of shots. Right, our first monthly scouting report we have back. We've got an 88 rated, an 87 rated, and that is all that's decent. Right then, boys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. In the next episode, we have ourselves a game against Arsenal, a game against Crystal Palace, and also that will be... No, it will just be those 2 games, and then in the last episode of the season, we'll have them 3 games as well. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode.